it's time to step into the inner sanctum of the Geelong cricket scene with the Inside Edge.
Hello and welcome to the Inside Edge once again. I'm Wes Cusworth, joined by my colleague in Mark Brunga. Welcome to you after the Christmas break.
Wes, happy Christmas and Happy New Year to you. We're hoping for a very exciting second half of GCA cricket and can't wait to get started again this Saturday.
Yeah, it's really exciting to have cricket back, particularly after, I suppose, the flattening effect of the third test there in Sydney, which obviously the Aussies just couldn't get up, despite the fact that they seemed to hold the ascendancy for most of the time.
Yes, absolutely, Wes, although I am still very comfortable with my initial prediction of the series being a 2-1 win to the Aussies, particularly if Brisbane is on the cards, where Australia haven't lost since about 1998, I think was the last time they lost there.
Well, of course, our focus for this show is on the Geelong cricket scene right across the Barwon region. And I took a look at the top 10 players in GCA 1 based statistically, wickets and runs. Number 10 in the GCA 1 top 10 players at Christmas is Isaac Hogan. Centuries against South Barwon and Murgibullock have underpinned Hogan's outstanding contribution to the Two Blues cause, clocking 308 runs at an average of 38.5. North Geelong's Mitchell Troy comes in at number 9, having made 229 runs at 25.4 and picking up 10 wickets at 19.4. Troy plays an important function in the Magpies lineup and couples superbly with Alistair McCann, whether the pair is stifling opposition batting with their off-pace bowling or propelling the Magpies' middle-order contribution with their expansive and aggressive stroke play. East Belmont wicketkeeper batsman Lockie Inglis is ranked 8th, having chalked up 263 runs at 29.2, with a high score of 83 in the round 9 clash with Grovedale. The GCA is blessed with some outstanding glovemen right throughout the divisions, and Inglis is right up there amongst the very best, complementing the work of the Dillons, McMahon and Maloney, Jack Jenkins and Spin King Chris Williams. Inglis's teammate and captain Sean O'Neill is ranked in 7th position in the GCA 1 Player of the Season at the midway point. The 2018-19 champion player O'Neill has smashed 337 runs at 48.1, with his highest score of 102 coming in the round 3 loss to North Geelong. O'Neill's class is incontrovertible, and there's every likelihood he'll climb up the rankings as the post-Christmas wickets harden and become even more batsman-friendly. South Barwon young gun Harry Hornstein has rocketed to 6th in the player rankings with 237 runs at 59.3 along with 8 wickets at 14.6. Hornstein Jr. is also a weapon in the field and has contributed to his champion player point score with some terrific work when not bowling. Leopold's Ben Horn can typically be relied on for some late-order swashbuckling, but it's his success as the Lions' new ball spearhead that has him placed 5th in the GCA 1 player rankings. Horn has claimed 22 wickets to head the GCA 1 aggregate, with each scalp coming at the price of 13.9. His best haul of 5 for 51 came in the round 4 encounter with Highton. Let's turn our attention to number 4, where South Barwon all-rounder Kyle Bienenfeld has impressed with 164 runs at 20.5, along with 14 wickets at the cost of 16.2. Never out of the game, Bienenfeld is always set to make an impression, whether with his penetrative new ball swing seam repertoire or his attractive stroke play with the willow. Murgibullock's Jason Grozdanovsky is another crack all-rounder to impress, claiming 3rd position in our player rankings on the back of 241 runs at 30.1, coupled with 11 wickets at 20.7. Along with his talented brothers Michael and Daniel, Groz is a key reason why the Frogs are still in a position to threaten for postseason action. 2nd position belongs to North Geelong skipper Tom Matheson. A superstar batsman as a junior, most GCA followers will be more acquainted with Matheson's expertise as a swing seam bowler, emerging as the central figure in the reigning Premier's bowling attack. While Matheson has continued the form that claimed the GCA 1 bowling average last summer, he's captured 18 wickets at 13.1, the advent of a one-day competition has prompted the return of his form as a cavalier mid to late order batsman, hammering 158 runs at 52.7. The number 1 GCA 1 player in the competition at the halfway mark is respected St Joseph's coach Andrew Hodgson. Hodgson has been a picture of consistency with scores of 42, 56, 67 not out, and unbeaten 78, 102 not out, and most recently 53 against Merger Bullock, contributing to his 430 runs at an average of 86. There's no question Hodgson's rich vein of form is central to the Joey's success to date, with the old collegian's batting strength a key to building scoreboard pressure at Zampatti Oval.
And like Wes, I had the opportunity to review the season so far and the champion players in Division 2. It's been a great season so far in Division 2, and it was great to look back on who some of the best performers were to the halfway mark of the year. The GCA 2 champion player top 10 begins with Marshall's Jake Doubledam on 288 points. Ninth place and just 1 point ahead is Alexander Thompson's Luke Buckland, while Geelong City star Jack Driver is in 8th. There's no surprise that James Fisher is proving his worth at Torquay, just as Ben Muir has struck early season form at the Hill. Hard-hitting Viking Jack Clapham is in 5th place with 371 points on the back of 236 runs and 10 wickets, whilst Bowl Park's David Toft is 40 points ahead in 4th. Arriving at the top 3 are Marshall's King Cobra, Corey Walter, and AT's Jamie Siddle are on 421 points apiece. 31 adrift of the top dog, Bell Park Dragons' Shane Lima. Lima's 262 runs and 15 wickets has him placed at the top of the tree in GCA 2. Let's turn our attention to GCA 3. Number 10 in the GCA 3 champion is Coroyo's Dylan Shelley on 357 points from the first half of the season. Shelley sits just behind Ken Spence from Geelong West, a player who has been an outstanding contributor to the Rams cause for a long time. Sitting in 8th place is Joel Bennett on 393 points, with Lethbridge's Hayden Spiller in 7th on 407. In 6th is a newcomer to our competition, Warm Ponds Deacons Gary Lolicato on 421 points. Geelong West's Alex Buckwell is 5th with 429 points, thanks to his 224 runs and 14 wickets for the Rams. 4th place belongs to AB Abhishek from Warm Ponds Deacon on 448 points to this point of the season. In 3rd place is Newcomen District Cricket Club's Andrew Webb on 454 points. Sam Stoneley from Thompson is in 2nd place with 515 points, having compiled 320 runs in the season to date at an average of 35.6 and snaring 12 wickets at 21.4. The number 1 player, though, in the Division 3 champion player is Anthony Quarrell from Newcomen District, who has amassed 370 runs at 46.3 and a top score of 82. Quarrell has also nabbed 11 wickets to the halfway point of the season.
Well, they're the stars of the GCA 1, 2 and 3 to this point in time, Mark. Of course, there's plenty of cricket to come across the season 2020, 2021, and no doubt things may well change before the season is done and dusted. That's the first part of our program. We'll be back with more on the other side of these sponsor announcements.